Hi everyone. So today I'm just gonna talk about something a little bit sensitive. It's quite close to my heart, and it just has to do with what I watched yesterday. About a woman that was asking a question that she's married and she has two children and she's not happy in the marriage. She's not comfortable in the marriage. I mean, she didn't give too much of details, but she was like, should she stay because of the children? And sometimes that triggers something in me because let's just say this, I'm not here to badmouth anyone, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm just wanting to have a real conversation, um I had someone that was very close to me. She lived with us for a long time, and eventually when we all went our separate ways, we had grown and she got married, and we got talking, and she looked so happy, like super happy. She had just given birth to a boy, and we were like so happy for her. And eventually, she went back home to her husband. And then I remember me, my mom, and my sister, we were out in the backyard and just relaxing. And all of a sudden, her brother walks in and he says the word that no one is ever prepared to hear. And he said, Elizabeth is dead. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what do you mean she's dead? Like, I don't understand. What do you mean she's dead? This was probably after a year and a half that I hadn't seen her. And today we were getting the information that she was dead. And we had to ask what happened. And he said that the husband kicked her in her tummy. She was 8 months pregnant. 8 months. Wow. 8 months pregnant, being kicked in the tummy, and that was the end of her. And the funny part was that she just never told us that she was in an abusive relationship, and the man used to beat her a lot. The man was actually very abusive, and she was probably thinking, oh, I can't leave my child, I can't leave because I have a child. There are so many people out there who say the same thing. I can't leave because of my children. The death of Elizabeth stayed with me for a very, very long time. That's why when I hear women say that I can't leave because of my children, and sometimes I wonder, I'm like, you're not even gonna make it out alive if you still stay there. So who's gonna watch after the children when you're gone? These are the questions sometimes they are afraid to ask themselves, or they are just even afraid to talk about it to someone. I mean, look at Elizabeth. Elizabeth never told us that she was in an abusive relationship, despite the fact that we were all super close. She never told us. Probably she was ashamed, of what people would say, you know. So yeah, look at me. I had to face that same ordeal, even though he wasn't physical with me, but emotionally he was abusing me. We were abusing each other because it got to that extent that we were always arguing, we were always fighting, saying hurtful things to each other, and the marriage wasn't just getting anywhere. And remember, kids are involved. I didn't want my children to see their father talking to me in that manner, and thinking that it was okay that a man could talk to a woman like that, or them seeing me respond to him and thinking that it was okay for a woman to respond like that to the man. I wanted my children to grow up in an environment where it was healthy, safe, where they felt protected. I grew up, I had a wonderful childhood with my own parents. I never saw my parents argue. I never saw them fighting. I never saw them exchanging words. And that is what I wanted for my kids. And if I had remained there, it would have affected my kids in a very negative way. So I had made up my mind that I was gonna leave. I had made up my mind to leave. I was just giving myself 3 to 4 months before leaving, but things happened, and We got into an argument and it was really bad, and he threw me out of the house with my kids. And even though it came early, he helped me get to my destination quickly, so to say. And yeah, and there is no regret at all. There is no shame in it. You know, a lot of women feel that they can't talk about it. They feel ashamed about it. Why should you feel ashamed about it? Why shouldn't they feel ashamed about it? It goes both ways because men often are also abused in relationships. So it's a vice versa thing. It happens to the woman, it happens to the man, depending on what the relationship is all about. So yeah, if you're a woman out there and you're going through emotional abuse, physical abuse, you have to like ask yourself one question. Do my children deserve to like go through that? Do they deserve to see me go through that? Do you want them damaged? Because if you keep staying in that marriage or in that relationship, it's gonna like affect your kids. You have to like think of them. Sometimes staying isn't strength. Sometimes leaving is a strength. So think of your children, and please, if you're going through any of these abuses, make sure you find someone that you can talk to. It's always a good idea for you to like talk about what you're feeling so that you don't die in the situation that you're facing. It's better to like tell someone. Don't think that they're gonna like laugh at you. Don't think that they're gonna like gossip about you. It doesn't even matter. You need to like protect yourself. You need to like run away if this is what you're facing in any given relationship. Please talk to someone, talk to a pastor, talk to a friend, talk to a sister, talk to anyone that could be of help. Don't die in silence. Who is going to raise those kids when you leave them behind? See you guys in my next video. Until then, always remember that this Mrs. Smith loves you guys a whole bunch.